So imagine trying to monitor like a live security feed, a fast-moving stock ticker, and a Zoom conference all at the exact same
Oh,
time.
yeah. Usually you'd need a desk the size of a dining table completely covered in monitors to pull that off.
Right, right,
Yeah.
which is just chaos for you. But today, we are looking at a piece of hardware that actually shrinks all of that down onto a single screen.
Yeah, the WolfPack 4K 60 hertz 4x1 HDMI Multiviewer with KVM from HDTV Supply.
It is definitely a mouthful of a name.
It really is, yeah.
But our mission for this deep dive is to decode the technical specs of this device, understand what it actually does, and figure out why it commands a $300 premium price tag.
Well, it sounds like an intimidating piece of enterprise gear, but it fundamentally solves a super common problem, which is just modern digital overload. I mean, you have too many data streams and just not enough visual real estate.
Okay, let's unpack this. It's basically a device that turns a single TV into a personal superhero command center, right?
Yeah.
Eliminating the need for a desk covered in monitors.
Yeah, that is a great analogy. It takes up to 4 separate high-definition video inputs. So, say 2 PCs, maybe a security camera, and a gaming console. And it just stitches them together so you can display them simultaneously on one screen.
Oh, wow. And you can change how it looks.
Exactly. You can
Yeah,
choose between different splitting methods depending on, what you really need to focus on at any given moment.
that makes a lot of sense. And where is this actually being used?
Well, according to the source, this is widely used for gaming, professional conferences, radio and television, security monitoring, and tracking the securities markets. Basically, anywhere where a split-second delay could be, disastrous.
Right. But to make that command center work seamlessly without looking terrible, I mean, the hardware needs serious processing power under the hood.
Oh, for sure. The video specs are pretty impressive. It handles up to 4K inputs. Specifically, it takes 3 4K 30 inputs and 1 4K 60 input and outputs a super crisp 4K 60 signal.
So it's keeping everything looking incredibly sharp.
Right. And if your inputs are 1080p, 60, or below, it achieves true point-to-point lossless display.
Meaning it doesn't squish or compress the video at all. Every pixel maps perfectly. But here's where it gets really interesting. It has audio switching and a 3.5 millimeter audio de-embedded output. So what does this all mean for the user's ears?
Well, think about it. You can watch 4 different feeds simultaneously, but you definitely do not want 4 different audio tracks blasting at you at the exact same time.
Oh gosh, no, that would be completely overwhelming.
Total nightmare. So it easily lets you isolate and listen to the audio track from just one specific input while you're watching all 4.
Okay, that is really smart. But having powerful video and audio switching is pretty useless if it's like frustrating to control.
True, but they really give you a lot of options here. There are front panel push buttons, an IR remote, professional RS-232 integration.
Which is for like automated smart rooms, right?
Yeah, exactly. But the coolest feature by far is something called mouse roaming.
Wait, what is mouse roaming? How does that work?
So because of the KVM part, you only have one mouse and keyboard. The hardware actually tracks your mouse cursor, and when you drag it past the edge of one computer's quadrant on the screen, it just seamlessly hands control over to the next computer.
Wait, really? You literally just drag across the screen and you're controlling a totally different machine.
Yeah, instantly. It is so clever.
Okay, that is amazing. But I do have to push back here for a second. Even with that $300, isn't that a bit steep for a multi-viewer switch?
I mean, it is a fair question, but the source actually has a verified 5-star review from a user named Daryl S., who explicitly addressed this.
Oh, what did he say?
He stated that while the price is a bit high, the sheer quality makes it a great buy and a great value. Because, dedicated hardware offloads the heavy processing, it gives you a zero latency, lossless performance that cheaper software just can't match.
That does make sense.
Yeah.
So whether you are trying to streamline a chaotic home office setup for yourself or building a mini security array, this specific hardware really offers a massive visual upgrade.
Absolutely. And, looking at the big picture, it leaves you with an interesting question to ponder.
Oh, I love these.
As standalone hardware like this perfects the lossless multi-input experience on a single display, how long until our actual physical computer monitors become nothing more than giant, dumb canvases driven entirely by external command switchers?
Wow. Yeah, that is definitely something to think about.